Today we're going to talk about why you can't hide your money anymore. For those of you who are more knowledgeable or just nerdy, FATCA and CRS. Now, what is FATCA? What is CRS? Let me break it down to you with a very simple example. Let's take a UK citizen, UK tax resident, pays his taxes in the UK, and he's got a regular bank account, high street bank account, say Halifax or Lloyd's in the UK. He decides to go to Thailand and open a Thai bank account. And he says, wait, if I send a little amount of money to my UK bank account, and then I send all this other money I'm making to a Thai bank account, then HMRC won't know, and I'll just declare the money that I've made inside of the UK. Now, the reason why this doesn't work is exactly because of CRS. So Thailand, when you open an account, they ask you, where's your tax residency? And they ask you for your tax number. So you're gonna have to give them your national insurance number. So now Thailand will have to send to HMRC all the information about this UK account. So like, hey, John Green has got a bank account here in Thailand. He's supposed to pay taxes in the UK. HMRC, here's his information. Make sure he's declaring everything, right? So by doing it this way, you can't hide your money in Thailand anymore or in any country really. Now, little caveat, not all countries actually participate in CRS. So the moment when you go to Thailand and open a Thai bank account, Thailand needs to share this information with HMRC. When this country doesn't participate in CRS, such as Vietnam, now Vietnam doesn't share that information with HMRC anymore. So you can literally open a bank account in Vietnam, deposit money into that bank account, and no one will know aside from Vietnam. Now obviously, a lot of people use this for tax evasion. I don't condone tax evasion, right? We don't do this. So you still have to, like legally, you still would have to declare that income in your UK tax return because the UK taxes you on your worldwide income, right? But for privacy reasons, Vietnam doesn't share information. The UK doesn't know you have that money. Usually, these countries that do not share information are third world countries. You know, you wouldn't really trust keeping your money there. Apart from one, which is the United States. The United States doesn't share information with the rest of the world, which is crazy if you think about it, but here we go. A lot of people abuse this. Again, I like to use it for privacy. If you have bank accounts in the US, other countries, your home countries, they don't know. Only the US knows. But obviously you still need to declare all your income depending on where your tax residency is. Now, what countries do not participate in CRS? Here you can take a screenshot, you can pause the video. But as you can see here, these are countries you wouldn't really trust. You wouldn't really trust keeping your money in, aside from the US, I guess arguably the US as well. I have no idea what this is. Aside from the US, obviously, arguably now as well, you don't really want to keep your money in the US either. But at least, you know, they've got solid banking infrastructure. So that's CRS. What about FATCA? And FATCA works exactly the same way. It's just done tailored to Americans. So let's say there's an American citizen and the US taxes based on citizenship, right? Only country in the world where if you have an American passport, you pay taxes regardless of where you're living. US citizen, US bank account, same train of thought. He says, I'll just put a little bit of money into my Chase account and I'll put all the rest of the money in Thailand and I won't declare it to the US. This doesn't work because, as you can see here, Thailand again needs to share that information with the IRS. Now, the crazy thing about FATCA is that it's unilateral. So whereas CRS, all these countries need to share information between them. The US agreement is unilateral. So for an American citizen, if he wants to open a bank account anywhere in the world, that country is going to have to report back to the IRS. For the other way around, let's say a UK citizen, UK tax resident wants to park money in the US, wants to open a US bank account. The US doesn't share that information. And not just because it's the UK. Any single country. Look at Italy. You look at Australia. You look at Ireland. You look at New Zealand. US does not share banking information. And a lot of people just abuse this, right? They say, oh, but the US doesn't share information. I'll just keep my money there and then not declare any taxes. Obviously, that's tax evasion. You know, you're not supposed to do that. But you can use it for privacy. And this is why the US is such a great place. It's like considered a tax haven for non-Americans, precisely for this reason. Because they don't share information with anyone, just with the US. But like, if you don't have any operations in the US, any management in the US, if you don't, you know, fuck with the US, then you have just complete banking secrecy. And it's crazy. I have no idea how they got away with this, to be honest. I don't know how they got away with other countries having to report to them, but them not having to report to other countries, but they did. I guess it's not the first time the US get away with some crazy shit. But yeah, in a nutshell, that was CRS. This is FATCA. If you are moving to Southeast Asia, to Thailand, to Malaysia, to Vietnam, and you're looking for a tax efficient structure, click the first link below. That is my 0% tax masterclass. I'll break down everything A to Z on how to move to Southeast Asia, how to legally reduce your taxes. Or if you want to talk to me, you can book a consultation call with the second link in the description. And if you don't want to go through the 1 hour masterclass and you just want questions answered. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.